Welcome to today's outlook on the 5th of February 2020. In today's video we will be covering Euro Dollar, Dollar CAD and Pound Dollar. We will also be touching on Kiwi, Euro Aussie, Pound Yen and possibly one more instrument. So we're going to start off with EURUSD, keep the same run order as yesterday. The higher time frame levels that I'm looking at on Fiber are this level, you can see in the resistance, support, and the daily, simple support, resistance, and this other level. These are the two levels that I'm looking at. Prices bouncing between those levels, so was looking for a continuation if we could break above this level and break back above Monday's high. So roughly around in here, them two levels that acting as confluence would have been nice if we came up, say on Tuesday, broke above that, and that would have given me the green light to get long. But we've had this deeper pullback, undoing all the longs from last week. So we'll see. I have Monday's the previous Monday's high lined out, and I have Monday's low. So this is acting as quite a nice level. You can see the resistance, support. So when this broke, we've gone a lot lower. So what I'm looking for now is actually a close above Monday's low here, as it's such a nice level, and that's actually giving us a better price to look for long. So we'll see if we can do that maybe today or tomorrow. If it just keeps falling, then we're not interested. We're not too bothered. If price comes back, retest and sells off as well, something that you need to look for. So be patient and let price tell you what it wants to do. Dollar CAD didn't really do anything. We just went sideways, and today we're not really doing anything either. The levels that I have in play, if I can just redraw them so you know which the main ones I'm looking at. It's this one here. So you can see price, if I zoom in, you can see price respecting this level so far. So if that breaks, that'll be a good indicator that we could potentially get short. But I do have Monday's range marked out. Monday's midpoint is just above that, and it's acting as nice support, as you can see. So something like this, if we can break Monday's midpoint and break down below Monday's low, keep and stop above this little protective area, this protective shelf, where nice price action's happening, we break below that, that'll be a break in market structure. But a lot needs to happen for anything to come into play yet, so keeping an eye on this one so far, but as of yet it's just went sideways, so still got to be patient with that. Pound's quite interesting. It's just in the middle of this range in the daily. You see here and here. I do think that the move to the upside has the path of least resistance, because we've come down, we've tested this higher time frame level and bounced. How I would get involved, I wouldn't. I'd stay out of this because it's just too. I mean, this price action here, it's too far gone, and it didn't really give anything to get on board down here at Monday's low. Yes, we had some little support down here and broke back, but this is too long for me. Yeah, it just doesn't suit my style. But where do I think price is going? I think it's coming up back up here. I'm just going to play the other side of the range. Kiwi looks a lot cleaner. This is something that I hope blasts off. You can see Monday's high acting as nice support and resistance. So resistance turns support, and this is something that I'll be holding. It doesn't seem to be wanting to break. If we take Monday's range, move it out, doesn't seem to be wanting to break this one standard deviation at the moment. What I'd like to see, break above that and hopefully hold to around sometime on Friday. What would negate this now would be, if I can tidy that up, close back below into Monday's range. I'll be closing that back down and seeing where we go from there. But as for now, long Kiwi on this break and close, and hoping to hold the Friday. If it comes back, starts, I'll no problem closing it out. You don't need to marry the trade idea. EURUSD. Basically yesterday we were here, and I thought this was going to be a deviation, close back inside Monday's low, if I can zoom in, retest it well. Thought we'd come back up into Monday's midpoint, which I was looking for, but we got the close back below and sold off, so we got the direction right, but the execution to try and get in didn't suit me. I wanted to get a deeper pullback and then break below Monday's low, but that's me being too picky. Stop above there would have been quite nice, but there's a sign that the markets are moving a lot nicer and going the way that we expect them to, and hopefully it's signs of things to come. Pound yen, same as sort of pound, obviously. We have this level, support and resistance, come down, and we could be going to play the other side of that range. Monday's range is quite large, so there's nothing there for me. But if I was to try and pull something, if this starts acting as support, you could use stop below here and try and aim for these highs, because we also have nice support and resistance here, resistance, support, support and resistance, so you have the extra added protection that if you do get a deep pullback you could see something like this, but H1 closed below that, and that's a danger sign. So that's basically it for today. Euro yen has just done what we said, really, but we didn't have enough space or to play this to the upside, because this level, so done exactly what we wanted to do. Break above Monday's high, retest, come up, hit that level. The R wasn't great for me, so I didn't take it, but yet again signs that price is starting to do what we want it to do, and yeah, looking forward to the rest of the week as well. So mainly just in Kiwi at the moment, hoping for this to fill in, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. So wishing you all the best for the rest of the day. If you have any questions, you can let me know. If any pairs you want me to cover, I'll be happy to do that as well. So yeah, see you tomorrow.